I think we are going to have a new Middle East, a Middle East that is not going to be the same. And I also see a Middle East that Israel will be isolated. There will be a rise of the Islamists, and also a coalition among the monarchies in the Middle East and in North Africa. We also will see the rise of 3 new powers in the Middle East. 2 of these powers are countries which are not Arab. One is Iran, one is Turkey. So we will see the rise of Iran, the rise of Turkey, and also the rise of Saudi Arabia. By the rise, I mean that countries who will start interfering in the region for geopolitical reason, for security reason, and also a competition between these 3 countries. That's how I see it. I also, what I see is the marginalization of women in the region, which is of great concern to someone like me who has been working on women's rights in the region for maybe 4 or 5 decades. I'm not so concerned about Tunisia, because in Tunisia, although the Islamists won the majority in the elections to draft the constitution, there is a tradition of secularism. And I think at this stage, there is unemployment in Tunisia is 1 million. The level of foreign investment has dropped. So I think the Islamists, the party who is forming the coalition in Tunisia, will make sure that nobody will tamper with the secularist aspect of the regime. But my worry is for Egypt for a number of reasons, and that's why I say that the Middle East will not be the same. While until a couple of years ago, and even last year, Egypt was seen as the giant, as the role model for the Arab countries, so they would always turn to Egypt, for convening different groups, even the Israelis and the Palestinians, and also playing the role of the mediator in disputes and so on. But what I'm seeing now is that Egypt is having so many problems, the problem of security, the problem of unemployment, the rise of the Islamists. They just don't have anymore neither the clout nor the time to deal with the rest of the region. Probably, maybe in a decade, Egypt will find its place back. And therefore, that will give an opportunity to the other 3 that I mentioned to try and compete for influence in the region.